Thomas, Duck, and James's rescue mission. It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor. Everyone was doing their jobs and getting their jobs done. Then there was trouble. Henry biffed those fuel tankers and he took off the tracks. Then Edward biffed those fuel tankers and it blown away. Thomas is puffing into the same line as Henry's. Then they saw a man was saying, "Stop, stop! Please stop! There's a crash! Please don't crash into them!" Thomas applied his brakes. "Okay, now what's going on here?" asked Thomas. "The man has to talk to the driver. What happened?" "Henry and Edward has crashed into some fuel tankers. May you help them with Duck and James, please?" "Of course," said the driver. "We will call them immediately." "Thank you. Now I have to go to my brake van. Goodbye." So the man go to his brake van and waited until the call is on. "Okay, so what happened?" asked Thomas. "Thomas, we need to help Edward and Henry while they're away to the works. Now I want you to call James and Duck to help them." "Why? With my full passengers, they will be cross if I pass stations and didn't stop." "Don't worry about them. Leave them in the siding." Duck has arrived back at Titmouth, and Thomas had to go back too.
"What's this?"
snorted James.
"A meeting?"
"It's not a meeting, James.
I think it's a mission or something. Thomas told me."
Then a magic man has got out from the water tank. It was the helper, the boss who helps the engines to work on time for the mission. "Hello everyone, my name's Johnson. Today I will tell you the mission. Edward and Henry had a crash with some fuel tankers, and I want you three to work their works. And I know what's your question. Who put the fuel tankers on the harbor?" And the answer is Genty and Pug.
Did you say
Genty and Pug? Genty and Pug are engines from the mainland, and they also help Thomas while he has a crash on when Thomas comes to breakfast. So Topham Hatt cannot fit Genty and Pug to it, so they replaced Donald and Douglas instead to them. So they wanted a revenge on Sir Topham Hatt. They talked to each other for the revenge. But I had an idea how to get Sir Topham Hatt on his silly engines on it. "What is it?" "Take the fuel tankers and put it in the harbor." "What a great idea! I will see what I can do." So the engines take the fuel tankers and headed to Knapford Harbor. But that's another story. Get ready for part 2, everyone.